What's up, everybody? It's your boy CO189. All right, so I've been thinking for a couple of weeks. You know, hopefully this reached the people it's supposed to reach or whatever, whatever. So I was thinking in my head how Tank can break down Ryan Garcia and win the fight and stuff like that. Now, first and foremost, everybody talking about this weight rehydration shit. Man, I don't really give a damn about any of that shit. I don't really care. I don't care. It is what it is. If he signed the contract, he knew what he got in front of him. Like, why keep talking about it? It's kind of like a broken record now. It's kind of like it's a built-in excuse. Like you're building up an excuse to, in case you don't win the fight, you can be like, oh well, I didn't feel myself, or yeah, man, I just felt kind of slow. I felt kind of sluggish. I couldn't really feel myself and shit. But that's whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? And these are some of the things that I have listed here that I think that Tank can do to get Ryan out of there. And it's not that many stuff. It's just a list of things. Maybe I could be wrong. I mean, y'all can go down in the comment section and stuff like that, and you could tell me what the difference is, or maybe you can give me your breakdown. So for the keys of victory for Tank beating Ryan and stuff like that. First and foremost, out the gate, Tank got to go to this dude's body. He stands straight the fuck up. He stands straight up, chin in the air, fast hands. He got that going for him, and he's gonna pump that jab and try to stay on the back foot. Now I ain't never seen Ryan fight on the back foot, fight and pivot and do anything like that. I ain't never seen it. Not saying he can't do it. I just ain't never seen him do it and stuff like that. He don't seem like that kind of fighter to me. So every time he pumped that jab, I think Tank should go to his body straight up. Every time he shoot a jab to the body. When he shoot, or like jab with him and keep that jab to the body, so to speak. You know what I mean? And then try to get in close. All right. But with that being said, if Tank's going like fainting, going to the body, and Ryan's jabbing and stuff like that, Tank gonna be right there to get catch with that left hook. So he gotta be mindful of that left hook coming in. When he come in, he don't want to get hit with that left hook or get hit with an uppercut and stuff like that coming in. So he's gonna have to pivot himself on the outside and come in straight down with the lead left straight to the body. Pow! Catching him. Boom! Catching him. Boom! 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 Catching him. Stuff like that, right? Then if Ryan's gonna like move and be on his back and stuff like that, it's up to Tank to cut that ring off and stuff like that and pressure him. Cut that ring off and pressure him. You see what I'm saying? Because if he gonna move and stay on the outside and keep his range and try to keep Tank at the end of those punches, he's gonna have to get into the Tank's gonna have to get into the inside and stuff like that, and keep that pressure on the body. Just keep that constant pressure on him and stuff like that. Make him uncomfortable. And stuff like that. You know, when you catch that cat on the ropes, tear his ass up. Pivot to the side of him. Tear him up on that side. He throw that bullshit, that hook, duck that motherfucker, going to the other side. Warm his ribs up. You know what I mean? And just stay focused, man. You can't be lax. I don't think you should go in there thinking like, empty, not say empty minded, but like trying to start slow and stuff like that. Cause this dude's gonna come out blazing. Them first 4 or 5 rounds, Ryan's gonna come out blazing. He's gonna be on his ass. He think he could like, well, if I could just try to hurry up and hit him with something early, or establish my dominance early, I can take that lead. He doesn't. I'm telling you, if the fight go 12 rounds, and Tank relaxes and he's all relaxed and stuff like that, they probably gonna give it a Ryan. They probably gonna give it a Ryan straight up. It is what it is. So he's gonna actually have to start from the. She's gonna have to establish herself from the start all the way to the end, catching him with everything. He's gonna have to do that because if not, it might not go his route. Like I said, don't let him steal rounds. Don't let him steal rounds early. You know, don't let him steal rounds early. Establish yourself early. Touch him up. I'm telling you, the key to beating this dude is to the body. Suck some of that air out of him. You know what I mean? And then he could be able to walk him down Then you be able to walk him down and stuff. I was distinctly watching Oscar De La Hoya versus Floyd Mayweather. I was watching that fight the other night and stuff like that. And at the end of the fight, they asked, I think, what's my buddy name? Old Larry Merchant, old dude, old clown. He was like, "Oh, what happened to the jab? What happened to the jab? Why did you stop using the jab?" And Oscar goes, "Well, it just wasn't a night for the jab. I just didn't. It wasn't a night for the jab. Nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because around that fourth and fifth round, he was using his jab effectively. He was actually doing pretty straight, using the jab. He was getting countered over that jab. Floyd was systematically taking his jab away because every time Oscar would throw his jab, Floyd would go to his body. Bam, bam, bam. Hit him with hooks, straights to the body, jabs to the body. Every time. Go back and watch that fight. He systematically took Oscar's jab away. Every time Oscar would feint or throw a jab, Floyd had a right hand in his face, he had a jab in his face, or he had a hook to his body, or he had a straight to his body. And Oscar didn't like it downstairs like that. That's how he got knocked out by Bernard Hopkins. He didn't like it to the body like that. And then I think using that tactic will help Tank win this fight. It's going to the body. It's going to the body, getting in all right, and just like busting them up in there. You see what I'm saying? Now with Ryan, taller fighter, longer fighter, it can he can utilize that. I just have to see it. I haven't seen him do it. Not saying he can't do it, but can he learn to outbox, pivot, move on his feet? Because the dude is in quicksand. But what I've seen, the fights I've seen, he really ain't got no feet work like that. He ain't footloose out there on no Kevin Bacon shit. He just ain't. So he's gonna have to keep him at the end of that jab, use that left hook, hit Tank with like an uppercut or overhand right down, and pivot out of there. He's gonna have to do those kind of things. Except he's gonna have to be a lot of athletic in there. But here's one thing about fast fighters: he might end up like Amir Khan did when he fought Canelo. He was doing good for like 4 or 5 rounds. Canelo picked up that timing because Amir Khan only fights at one speed. He only fight at one speed. He threw that bullshit and left that arm out there too long. Blam. He on Mars somewhere. Amir Khan was in a coma for 5 years. He was in a coma for 5 years. Next time we saw Amir Khan, he was fighting Terrence Crawford. I think he woke up right before that fight. He was still there. Amir Khan was still asleep when Terrence Crawford, when he was about to fight Terrence, just had got out of the bed. He had just woke up. Before that fight, he just woke up. He like, yo, who I'm fighting? Oh, you fighting Terrence Crawford? Oh, yeah, I am. I've been in a coma for like 5 years. And that's what's gonna happen to him. He's gonna fight at that speed. He gonna I'm telling you, that's what happens when you only fight at one speed. And stuff like that. You don't know how to change your variation of your punches and stuff. And he ain't cut that ring off when he was fighting that Togo dude, that weirdo. Whatever he was doing, he out there gyrating. He wasn't even fighting. He just happy to be there. I'm happy to be on TV. You know what I mean? Also coming to America, like John. I'm really happy to be here. That's how he was in there. And he had some success with those punches. I'm not saying Togo's a horrible fighter. I mean, I respect the man to get in there, but he wasn't up to par. And Ryan didn't knock him out. So, but he was fighting scared. Dude was fighting scared. So, we'll see come April 22nd, I believe. We'll see. So, you guys heard my breakdown. That's my breakdown. Um, like, share, subscribe, do your thing, and hit me up in the comment section. You know what I mean? Shit. It is what it is. Let me know. I want to hear from y'all. Deuces.